been telling y'all motherfuckers, man. Niggas been telling y'all motherfuckers, man, but y'all don't want to be a witness, man. Y'all infidels. And I'm the greatest. Son. Hey, yo. 360 Vision Eye Smoker. Semi Sosa make it light skin. Add the mix and refine coca. Design sculpture. Acetone Nicaragua. Non-smoker. Rhyme dopium. Super Saiyan Time Ultra.
What is up, guys? It is Nerd Flannels, and I'm back with another video. And today we're going to be building a hood. I know I've done this video before, but I haven't done it in a while. And this time I want to build an actual proper hood, since I have graffiti and I have all of the new mods. So this should be a really good video, since last time I didn't have all the mods to do it. And it still looks like a hood, I guess, but you know, this one is going to hit different. So if you want more content like this, just hit that subscribe button and watch the end of the video. Welcome to District A. District A is going to be our older people's district. It's not meant to be as thuggerish as Hawthorne, because a lot of the thugs live in Hawthorne. You don't want to be there past 11 p.m. But in District A, it's a lot of older people. Stuff still gets active. You know, sometimes a 55-year-old man might pull out the Glock, but it's not as dangerous as Hawthorne. So I'm going to make this a lot of condos, 55 plus buildings, because typically old people live in the hood. They don't live in the most expensive area because of, you know, disability benefits and stuff like that. So Okay, so now I'm gonna build some realistic hood stores, stuff you will see in either New York, Philadelphia, any urban city out there has hood corner stores. It's an essential item. I'm gonna be using some of Sully's pack, so you can kind of get that realistic look. He's done really great videos on LA and like other cities, so he has like a really good pack that has those realistic store signs and like I don't know, fucking, those like get out. There's a dog on the loose or some shit signs. They have those. Something you will see it in the back of a corner store, so you won't rob it. Yeah, and this is gonna be mainly where it gets a little bit more dangerous in our city. A lot more thugs live around here. It's the type of thugs you don't want to be around because they get real dangerous. I don't like these thugs. These thugs are dangerous. It's scary. But I mean, if you want to try it out, you could live in this district. I personally wouldn't. But yeah. So we're gonna add some grocery stores and some other shops around here to give it a little bit more of a gritty look. It looks kind of plain right now, but once I fill this in and get those like empty spots, because the hood has a lot of empty spots from abandoned homes, so I don't want to have it too dense and filled in because I think it would take away from the realism. Since I can't technically make an abandoned house without mods, but I think this would suffice. Honestly, it looks pretty good. I have a train station nearby that people can ride. I also built some of these like flatter houses that you might see more in Cali or on the West Coast. They're not really known to be in the East Coast cities, but I think it still fits perfectly. I'm just adding some little details so it can look all sexy and nice. Now we've made it to gentrification. This is where I'm going to be building some gentrification buildings because let's be honest, it's not the hood in 2025 if it ain't gentrified. So we're going to build one of those amenity buildings that you'll see in Seattle, San Francisco, Portland, cities like that. The amenity buildings that are like all modern and stuff like that, which honestly I prefer. If you live in apartments a lot, you would prefer those buildings way more. Better soundproofing, in my opinion. But We're gonna put some rubble down, and then we're gonna build the base up. Put some cranes, get it looking real gentrified in this neighborhood. Get it looking white. You know what I mean? But yeah, say no to gentrification. Cause fuck gentrification. Honestly, fuck it. Okay, I want to have low rent. Fuck you guys. Okay, you have made it to the end of the video. Actually, make have it. We have some bonus content for you. I'm gonna put some extra. This video is only 14 minutes, and I know you guys want to see some more of this build. So I'm gonna extend the video a little bit and just let it chill, let it vibe. Maybe you can go to sleep to this. Maybe you can beat your meat to it. Whoever knows. Just extra time, extra boys, extra city building. So subscribe and like, and I am out of here. Yeah.